Today.
One chocolate today.
If you're at a national state level, you have to run non-sales, wholesale.
Is 9,000.
The only mistake I made, I didn't put her in the registration booth with the
Just this ever-evolving story.
And that whole shot here in the unlimited class, so important, fans, that first 50 to 75 feet. Got to get that sled rolling. Here we go. Wow, fans, did you feel the power of that unlimited modified? I'll tell you, shook the bugs out of the Chris Gilbert Memorial Announcers booth up here. Unbelievable. 278.03 will be the distance. 278.03 will put Brad in that number 2 spot behind Billy Beers, our leader, at 296.01.
I got to agree with you, Dan. 4 Screaming Screw-Blown Motors does a pretty effective job of cleaning your sinuses out. Also did a pretty good job of shaking some more dust out of the ceiling in here. Mark Cold up next. Doug Theobald on deck. Kevin Criswell in the hole.
Well, hi, guys.
Hi.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Let's Grow Pulling. I wanted to show you a quick pass there of from the Unlimited in Chapel Hill. They're the reason that God invented hearing plugs, or hearing protection, earplugs. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, struggling with the English a little bit today, guys. So welcome to Let's Grow Pulling. My name is Jason Schultz. We got Logan Stevens on there on top. Kenzie Theding in the middle. What do you always call yourself, Kenzie? The original OG?
The OG.
The OG. So we're happy to have you all tonight. And we're excited. We got a big show for you tonight. We're going to recap our weekends. All of us were in different spots. And then we're going to bring on at 7:45, we're going to bring on Kevin Davis, Gage Ott, Jamie Yonke, and Wes Severs to talk about Wayne, Nebraska this Friday night, where Kenzie's going to be. And at 8:15, we're going to bring on the Freeport, Illinois. That's like a buffet of tractor pulling, Kenzie, isn't it? It's like Outlaw, Badger State, PPL. It's everything. And that starts tomorrow. And they're actually on the Badger State show right now. And we're going to talk with Zach Jasper and Lane and Cole Meyer. So let us know where you went this weekend, fans, where you went, if you had fun, if you went to Chapel Hill. The humidity is different in the South. That's all I'm going to say. And there's different parts of the South. Robert Miner's checking in from Nebraska, Nebraska. Outstanding. So, Logan, you go first. Where were you this weekend? Where did you pull? How did you do? Did you suck? Were you good? Let's go.
So we were in good old Henry, Illinois this weekend, America's Pull. We overall had a good weekend. We almost got rained out. We got about 1.5 inches of rain dropped on us that morning, but track crew pulled it together and they had a really good track. Walked out of there with a 6 and a 10th. We have some things we can change, get tuned up, because next week we are diving right into it with 3 events.
So Henry was just one night?
Correct. We
there
just had
wasn't
one
a
night.
pull. There wasn't a pull Friday night or anything.
No,
Okay.
years past they've done stuff where we'd pull in like Jerseyville or the night before, but this year, just the way the schedule's lined up, only one night.
Okay, cool. Because I ran Silver Series in 17 and 18 with my limited pro, and we would always go Jerseyville Friday night, and then we'd go to Henry on Saturday.
Yeah, that always worked out real well. But
Were you gonna say something, Logan? Here.
no, just a ton of driving coming up. It was a lot of windshield time, seven and a half hours for us one way. So,
You live in Kansas. Don't feel sorry for you.
That's why.
Okay.
I'm coming by you on next Sunday.
Yeah.
All right.
And you
next
have the
Saturday.
McClough, Kansas banner hanging up behind you there. That's next
Very much so.
Saturday, August 2nd, right, Kenzie?
Yes.
it is the second.
Yep. That's a great place to pull as well. So where are you going this weekend, Logan? Or what's your week look like?
So we're leaving out tomorrow night. I got to still go do all our service work to our motors after this. But leaving out tomorrow night, driving good ways, and then bringing it the rest of the way into Goshen, Indiana, coming on Wednesday. Pulling Thursday evening in Goshen, Friday evening in Evansville, and then rounding out the week Saturday night in Altamont, Illinois. So a lot of pulling, and it's going to be a good time.
Nice. Well, good luck to you. Good luck to you. Kenzie, you're up. Where did you go this past weekend?
Friday night, I went to Montgomery City, Missouri to play in the mud and rain.
Yep.
And Saturday, I went to Warrensburg for the Show Me Shootout, and the fans showed out for that one. I was quite impressed.
I know Steve's been working on building that pull up over the years, and if you get good weather, you're good to go. So.
Oh yeah, it was nice and warm, about 90 degrees.
I do want to comment. I saw when the post put up that, well, when any poll gets posted that's canceled due to rain, I think the sun came out after the rain there, right? Friday night.
It did. Oh yeah, it did.
I saw all the comments about, oh, you still could have the poll. All I do is grade the track. There's other things too, fans. There's the pits.
Oh yeah, they were a mess.
Yeah,
Pullers
you
had to
got
get
pulled
pulled
every
out.
coder out. Yeah.
They scraped the track about this. Whoa, you can't see my hands, but probably at least 6 inches deep, and it was so squishy. So no, we don't want to get stuff tore up that way.
Chris Kilbarger says Perry County Grounds in New Lexington, Ohio was a Saturday bush pull entertainment for me. Nice, Chris. Chris, I just put my number on the screen. I want you to call me tomorrow because I want to talk about something with you. So you had sent me an email. I want to fall back on that and catch up on that. So there's my number, Chris. Give me a call tomorrow, please. So you got a big week, Kenzie, don't you?
4 days.
Okay, so what you want to list them off for us?
Wednesday, I will be in Britt, Iowa. And then Thursday, I'll be in Sac City, Iowa. Friday, I'll be in Wayne, Nebraska, which we'll be talking about in a little bit.
Yep.
And Saturday, I will be in Platte City, Missouri.
Cool. Have you looked at the weather yet? Are you looking good?
I haven't looked yet, honestly. All I know is Wednesday is supposed to be pretty warm, about 92.
Nice.
It's going to be warm all over for those.
Oh, yeah.
Has it been a hotter summer than normal? I feel like it has been.
I thought it's been pretty mild up until now.
I think it's been about average, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough. Again, if you're just joining us, we're catching up here on what we all did this past weekend, and then in a couple minutes, we're going to talk about Wayne, Nebraska for about 30 minutes. We got Kevin Davis coming on. He's your promoter there. Kenzie and I stayed at his house on our way back from Texas. He's a fun guy. He has Crown Royal at his house. That's good. And he'll be joined by Gage Ott, Jamie Yonke, and Wes Sievers. And yes, Crown Royal is a way to get me just to talk about your event. It's
and
good.
Domino's.
And Domino's Pizza. Yes, Kenzie knows me well. And then Ron Stone is going to come on at 8:15 with us, and Zach Jasper is going to come on, and then Lane and Kohlmeyer to talk about Freeport. And I think we have some of the Freeport promoters on, and that event again starts tomorrow, and it's absolutely crazy. All the classes they have, it's legit a buffet. Jacob Hardy says, went to Warrensburg, Missouri, first pull in 10 years. As usual, the Outlaws put on a good show. The mods put on an awesome show. It's nice to see the Turbans catch a Hemis once in a while. Did did Petch win again, Kenzie?
He did.
Nice.
He went 363 for the win.
I was in Chapel Hill, Tennessee. Covered it with Full Pull Live. Huge event. It's the biggest crowd I've ever seen on Saturday night in Chapel Hill, Tennessee. There was people everywhere. It felt like Bowling Green. It was amazing. Hotter than holy hell down there, and people still came out. And people stayed till midnight down there. And I'm not joking. It is legit. It was wild. Even Kenzie even said, because she jumped on the live stream after her pull and said, wow, there's still a lot of people there for midnight. Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. Our tractor, we got 7th. My dad drove it Friday night, and it was not a good hook at all. There was nothing at the starting line, and he kind of pedaled it. And then when it hooked up, there was nothing to grab, and he only went about 235. And then Saturday night, he was warming it up in the pits, and the fuel pump started to run away. Like the RPMs took off on it, so they got it shut down. And so we scratched Saturday night because we didn't want to take any chances of the fuel pump hanging and blowing up the motor. So we will be in Fort Recovery this Friday and Saturday. There's 3 sessions in Fort Recovery, Ohio at Ambassador Park at 7 o'clock both nights. And then in the afternoon, there's an afternoon session at 1. So we're covering that with Full Pull Live. We're also covering Brandenburg, Kentucky, all of Kenzie's events. I think we have 15 live streams this week, right, Kenzie? Is that what I saw?
I have 3/4 of them. And
you have 3/4 of them. That's because you're awesome. That's because you're awesome.
Try to be.
Yep. Jacob Hardy said that the Case and Petch made as close to a perfect pass as one could. So I agree.
How did your trailer mate do?
He didn't run. They didn't get the right bearings in. So he didn't want to take it out. He didn't want to put the old parts back in and have it blow up again and have to rebuild the motor. So Doug just brought my tractor out from Kansas to Tennessee. So it was a long run for him as well. But he plans on having both of the tractors in Fort Recovery this weekend. So
he's even farther west than we are.
Yeah, he's almost out to Arizona, basically. So, Kenzie, I don't see Kevin Davis yet. I see Gage, I see Wes, I see Jamie. Why don't you? Do you have the when Mike interviewed Larry the Cable Guy in Pawnee City? Do you have that video?
Mm-hmm.
So what was his famous saying, Logan? Get her done. Was he the get her done guy?
Yeah.
Get her done.
So he was in Pawnee City, Nebraska Saturday night, and Mike from the Outlaws interviewed him. Kenzie's going to roll that video.
Get her done! Hey, everybody, it's nice to be back in the greatest place on the planet, my hometown, Pawnee City.
Dan, what do you think of the tractor pulls out here?
Oh, they're legendary. You get me? They're legendary. I hope they go for 200 more years.
Hey, that is exactly what we want to see. That is awesome. Doesn't get any cooler than that. Give it up for Dan Whitney, Larry the Cable Guy, right here, Pawnee City, Nebraska.
So that's kind of cool that the Larry the Cable Guy was there. Yeah. Is he still relevant? I think he still is relevant, right?
Oh, he will never not be relevant.
Yeah. There is a sign, though, that says, because I've been to Pawnee City, Kenzie drank too much alcohol in Pawnee City one night, if I remember correctly.
I slept outside.
Yeah, he slept outside. She was welcome to come inside the toter, but she decided not to, Logan.
Yeah, it's better for the floor.
Jacob Hardy said the Outlaw Light Mods put on a great show as well. They were in Warrensburg with you, right, Kenzie?
Light mods? No, I had big mods. So light mods.
Where did Jacob see the Outlaw Light Mods at? So, that's where the light mods were.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He said where instead of were. Were is W-E-R-E. But that's okay, because I almost called Jack Zasper. Or, you know what I'm trying to say, Jack Zasper. It's Zach Jasper. Anyway, we're having fun. Mm-hmm. Larry's a cool guy, says Chris Kalbarger. And then Matthew Carter says, hey, everyone, how you doing? We're doing good. So, Kenzie, please play the Wayne, Nebraska promo video, please. And I'm going to bring out our guests.
Okay.
The Cornhusker State brings you one of the biggest nights in pulling at the Wayne County Fair. Friday, July 25th. Fasten your seatbelts as the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling Association present 13 mega classes, including the 3rd annual Limited Pro Stock Shootout. Showtime, 6:15, Friday, July 25th, Wayne County Fair in Wayne, Nebraska.
Kenzie, how do I bring all the people on? So welcome, everybody. We got a great contingent of people here to talk about Wayne, Nebraska. We have Gage out there on the left, Young in the middle, Wes Sievers. He drives diesel modifieds. Is he with Kevin?
How you guys doing?
Good, and there's Kevin Davis, the promoter. So, Kevin, do you have a tank top on?
Hey.
He does. Let's Kenzie fix that for me.
Wrong button. Just let me click on
I want Kevin to be big. Make Kevin big.
I got the beer money tank top on.
Attaboy, you're sucking up. I appreciate it. So, well, Kevin, you're the promoter. You got some of your local pullers on tonight. Let's talk about it. What do you got going on?
Well, we got the tractor pull coming up Friday night, and we're just trying to get this thing promoted in the right way. We got 13 classes, so I think it should be a very good show for us this year.
Is Kevin echoing really bad for everybody else?
Yeah. Is someone near Kevin that's on the stream?
Is there somebody near him?
Oh, can you
Where's
guys join together?
Yeah, Wes, are you with Kevin? Yeah, kill Wes's feed. Or no, Wes is sideways. Kevin, turn your phone on.
We're gonna have to move down a little bit. Kevin stinks. We can't hear very good.
Yeah, him and Kevin are like probably 15 feet apart.
Well, we'll go with Jamie. Jamie's cute. Jamie, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What does Wayne, Nebraska mean to you, Jamie?
Well, pulling and weighing has been something I always wanted to do since I was little, because that's where I showed cattle. My parents used to garden tractor there, so I love getting to pull there.
Yeah, how close is it to home for you, Jamie?
About 15 minutes. I graduated from Wayne High School, so.
You're Wayne. What's your guys' mascot?
Blue Devil.
The Wayne Blue Devils. Kenzie, you got to remember that for the live stream.
Okay.
Have a little fun. Have a little fun. All right, let's make Gage big. Gage, my man, how are you, buddy?
Good. How about you?
Good. Are you in the Odd Studios?
Yes, I am.
Is it true that you guys are driving currently an electric vehicle at your house right now?
Not anymore. No, we got the diesel. We got the diesel back. So.
Oh, okay. Because your dad called me when he was driving an electric Hummer.
Yeah.
He was asking me. I can't tell you the things he was saying to me, but they were funny. They were funny. So, good deal. What does Wayne, Nebraska mean to you, Gage?
A lot. It means a lot to a lot of pullers just around the Wayne area. Most people don't realize, just like within the Outlaws, how many of us are actually, in the Wayne area, from Wayne. We're from Wayne. There's so many. There's an abundance of tractors in that county and the surrounding counties. It means a lot to me. We're originally from Wayne. We live 30 miles from there now. So consider it a hometown pull. I remember back when it was a bush pull back in the day, hanging out with all my friends and cousins and everybody. Our whole family and everybody's always there. So it's just a good one to go to where all of our friends and family are there to watch. So.
And has Wayne been good to you in the past? You guys win a lot where you go. The odds do, but have you done personally well in Wayne?
I think so. Yeah, I got a couple of the Wayne glass trophies with the Shape of Nebraska one. So.
Nice. And again, how close are you to home there?
We're probably only 25, 30 miles from there.
Okay, but you didn't graduate from Wayne like Jamie, right?
I did not, no.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Wes Severs, it's your turn, buddy. What does Wayne, Nebraska mean to you? What does it mean to you, buddy?
Oh, this has been my hometown fair forever. We grew up showing cattle here my whole life and watched a lot of tractor pulls. Was never involved in them until we got pulling here a couple years ago. But great fair, great tractor pull. It's been growing. It's been awesome ever since.
Now, what do you think makes that event so special?
It's a huge event. The whole fairgrounds has grown so much. The pull's grown. It's a great pull. The fans are great. The whole fair board puts on a great fair and great pull. We love the fans. They stay for the whole thing. It's a great 3-4 hour pull, and it's just awesome.
I love it a lot. Kenzie, what videos do you have queued up from last year for the guys and gals?
Their runs.
Their runs. So let's start with Jamie's run first. So Jamie, watch your video and tell us what you did right and what you did wrong, okay? Picture perfect pass, Jamie. Did you win?
No, I haven't. We snapped a water pump in that run.
You snapped a what?
Snapped a water pump. We bruised the water pump during that run.
Is Jamie
Something
hard to hear
with the
from
water
you guys,
pump.
too? Is it just me or is it Jamie? Kenzie, can you hear Jamie okay?
Barely. It's very crackly.
Let's mute these other guys. Is Kevin?
No, it's her audio.
It's her audio?
Yeah. Is
I'm
she
not
going
sure.
through a vehicle right now? Like
think
the
so.
audio going through?
I'm not sure. Jamie, are you on your Bluetooth or what are you on?
No, I'm through my normal phone. I keep muting myself and it still does it.
That's fine. Yeah, it is definitely good. All right, so you have gauges run from last year, Kens? Did you remember that pass from last year?
Yeah, I do.
How'd you end up?
Not very good. Fourth, fifth place. I don't.
Or did you let Seavers beat you last year?
I think so. That was during my tire fiasco. I was switching back and forth tires, just trying to find a good set just to get around him, and I couldn't do it. So
You couldn't do it. You kept looking though. You notice in the fans that there's two tracks there in Wayne, huge grandstands on the one side. And the other side, they got two huge big screen TVs, which is awesome for the fans to see all that. So make sure you check that out as well. Again, this Friday, July 25th, 6:15 it starts, right, Wes? Is that right? I'm reading the poster right?
Yep, 6:15 it starts. We're out here now, and it's all cleaned up. The grounds look great. It's ready.
Good deal. So tell me about this, Kevin. Tell me about the free barbecue at 5 o'clock. How does that work? How does somebody get involved in that?
Well, whoever comes to the fair, you walk in. We're serving the barbecue down here. It's free to the public, so anybody can come in and just do what they want to. I mean, you pay to get in the gate. You go to the tractor pull. You get a free barbecue out. You get a free meal before you watch the Outlaws. So I mean, doesn't get any better than that.
So you don't have to be a puller for the puller meal. It's for everybody.
We feed the pullers up on the hill, and then the rest of it's open to the public.
How many people do you usually run through there?
Oh, anywhere from 15 to 2,000. But last year in the grandstand we had 5,000. So that's pretty good numbers.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you're just joining us, it's Let's Grow Pulling Monday night. We have the Wayne, Nebraska crew on the night. Kevin Davis, a promoter, and some pullers there. Wes Sievers, Jamie Yonke, and Gage Ott. I don't know who's sitting next to you, Wes. He looks familiar.
Eric Groening, Husker hooker.
Yeah, I thought so. Super farmer. I like it, Eric. How are you?
Good.
Good. How close is this your hometown pull as well?
Yeah, I'm only about 4 miles away from the track.
Nice. You just gonna drive the tractor in, or are you gonna put it in the trailer?
Yeah. It'll probably be in the track from Pierce yet in the truck.
How's the weather looking for Friday, guys? Is it a hot week? Is it a dry week, or what's it looking like?
Only 15% chance of rain, I think, but we've had a lot of rain here.
Yeah.
I think we're looking pretty good for Friday night.
Good. That makes me happy.
Yep, looks real good.
Is there anything else on the pulling track during the week, or is it just a truck and tractor pull? You have concerts, or what do you got going on?
Yeah, Thursday night we have bull riding, and then Friday night we have tractor pull. Saturday night we have concert, and then Sunday we have wrecking derby.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. Kenzie, can you play Wes's run from last year? That looked like a good smooth pass, Wes. Do you remember how you finished up last year?
I think I got second or third, but that was as we figured out the next night, Lamar's, my rear end was destroyed there. We broke the rear end in Pierce the night before, and we knew something went, but couldn't find it. Didn't know what it was. Ran in Wayne and got lucky, and we found it in Lamar's the next night. Just grenaded.
That stinks. That stinks. Eric, we did not queue up a video for you because I didn't know you were coming on tonight. I'm sorry, Eric.
That's fine.
Okay, but he's got a good look in the Husker Super Farm there, and it's his hometown pull. There's Nebraska's a hotbed for pulling, Kevin. I think that's what's really helped grow this event. But what year do you think? Because this is now regarded as one of the top 5 outlaw pulls without a doubt every year for fans and for pullers and other promoters are looking to Wayne now as kind of a measuring stick. Have you guys just been slowly growing this, or was there a certain year, Kevin, that this thing just catapulted into that next level of, being one of the premier events on the Outlaw circuit?
I think a lot of it is once we started with the Outlaws, I knew where we was going to go and where, as me being a promoter and being the fair manager, how I wanted to grow this thing. And the Outlaws were the right track because we weren't going anywhere the way we were set up before. And as me being a promoter, I like numbers, and the rest of our fair board the same way. They like numbers, and when you can get numbers coming in, that's what people like.
Yeah, agreed. We're trying to get Jamie on here. I think she's back. Jamie, can you hear us okay?
Sure.
Yeah, I can hear you guys. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah. What makes you go to a lot of truck and tractor pulls, Jamie? You've been to all of them. You've been to Farley. You've been to the Pullers Championship. What makes Wayne special?
Wayne's special to me just because I get to pull with all the people that I love pulling against. I mean, we hang out with Wes and Eric, and we're all just one big family in the Wayne area. And so getting to pull against each other, and then also everyone else's families are there, and people that we've met and grown up with. And honestly, our biggest fans are right there in Wayne.
Nice.
But I guess on the other side of the coin, I like the idea that the Outlaws are also friendly, and everybody they want to talk to everybody. And as being a promoter, that's what you like, where people can walk up to them and talk to them and just say, "Hey, this is my tractor. Do you care if we put our granddaughter on it or grandson on it?" And everybody's happy to do that. That's what's nice.
Yeah. No, I agree. The pullers make it happen. Eric, we have a special prize for you. Kenzie got one of your videos loaded up. So was this from last year, Kenzie?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to show Eric's run here on his Super Farm tractor. Eric, you got the bounce in there a little bit, buddy.
Yeah, definitely waited wrong that night.
Yep, it happens though. It happens. It's all good. I'm gonna mute Jamie when she's not talking, Kenzie. I think she's our static. So, how has Wayne treated you over the years? Obviously, that wasn't one of your better passes on the tractor, but it's all part of it. Have you won the hometown pull ever?
Back before it was Outlaws in maybe 17, I did. I finally won one. So I have got one trophy, yes.
Good. Did you stay up late that night and drink beer?
Definitely.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm just making sure. So Gage said he has Gage said he's got a couple of the wins over the years. Gage, you go to a lot of pulls, you and your family. What do you think Wayne makes so special, and why is it growing and hits a crowd that it does?
One of the things that makes it real special for me, I mean, just the amount of people that come there and are sitting in the stands. I mean, ask any puller that we go there to entertain people. And when we go to certain polls and stuff, and there's only, 200-300 people sitting in the stands. Yeah, we go there and we still put on a show for them, and we love putting on that show for them. But when there's 5,000-6,000 people like that, it turns it into a really big deal, and it means a lot to get a win like that in front of just that many people, and that's what makes it really cool. So
I agree. Everybody wants to pull in front of a big crowd like that. Kevin, have you seen your biggest crowds the last couple of years, or did it kind of get big and then tatered off and came back, or are you kind of on an incline now?
No, we're on a roll right now, and that's where I like to stay, Jason. I like to stay on that roll. So, but yeah, it's been a good roll, and we're, I think we're set up good again, so it'll be great. But just like, for instance, with these pullers that I got on here, all within the Wayne area, that either grew up here or right within 30 minutes of here, that's awesome that they can come on and help us promote the pull.
No, I agree. Again, if you're just joining us, we're talking with Kevin Davis, Eric Groney, Wes Sievers, Jamie Yonke, and Gage Ott. Of course, you got Kenzie and Logan and I. Talk about Wayne, Nebraska this Friday, July 25th, 6:15 p.m. Everybody gets fed at 5 o'clock. The fans come out there. Do you have to have a ticket? Is it one admission to get on the grounds? Kevin, how's it work?
You pay $20 at the gate to get in, and that gets you into the show and to the barbecue, whatever you want to do.
That is amazing. It really is. Do you guys do you get some donations for that or sponsors, or how do you pay for that, Kevin?
We do. We go out and sell corporate sponsors in the spring, and then certain amount of the money that we raise off them corporate sponsors, we take a little bit of that and goes towards the barbecue.
Nice. Eric, you've been obviously a part of the Wayne event over the years. What do you think has made it special, and why does it continue to grow?
Say that again.
Yeah, it's loud here.
Why do you think Wayne continues to grow? What makes it special to you? I mean, why are fans continuing to flock to this event?
They just put on a good show and keep it running good, keep it entertaining for everybody that's there, and just for the money, you can't beat the show.
Right. Again, so we got 2-wheel drive modified trucks, 3,200-pound super farm. This is all on 2 tracks. Light limited modifieds, that's Gage's class. Light limited pro stocks. The 4-1 limited pros, that's Jamie's class. You got your light super stock Alkies. You got your light super stock Ag. You got your mod, Natural Esprit, 2-wheel drive, pro stock 4x4s, pro stock semis, and super farms. So what a show. How many classes you got? Is that 11, Kevin?
13.
13.
13, I think.
And then you guys pound them out, so you shouldn't have any issues with that at all either, getting them all done. What time do you want to be done, Kevin?
Oh, we should be done by 10:30.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's a smooth running show. I mean, it runs great for all those classes and all the hooks. I don't know how many hooks we're going to have, Kevin. We'll have well over 100 hooks, won't we?
120 to 130.
Yeah.
So
and the hammer goes out.
Just like the year that you were here, Jason, and you got to see the new grandstands. I think after we built the new grandstands, the people look at it, and you kind of just said to me, "This looks like a mini Chapel Hill the way it lays out." And then after watching Chapel Hill, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. Well, because the fans are close to the action. It's still safe, Kevin.
Yes.
But they're close to the action, and coming off of Chapel Hill last weekend, it's electric. You feel like the people are on top of you, and that's why I feel like about Wayne.
We got everybody on one side now, and just like Chapel Hill, and then you got your tractors and your pickups all lined up on the other side. All the people in the stands can watch all that stuff. Watch it and see it all happen. I think it's just neat to watch all that stuff.
I agree. Gage, the light limited mod class, how many tractors do you think you'll have there in Wayne Friday night?
Probably 8, hoping for over 10. But we're already, we're early in the season yet, and we're already seeing a lot of breakage. So, the other night, Andy Beckman, he won down in Pawnee City, but he grenaded an engine at the end. So I think he's got that all tore apart, and he's going to try to get it back out. But hopefully we'll pick up a few more. So.
And that's a pure pressure tractor, right?
Yep.
Did you put this comment up? Kenzie Harrison sucking up to Jamie.
Yep.
I might be biased, but I think moving on will take the win this Friday night. Gage or Wes, who builds a tractor in Wayne? Because that's a power track. I've been there 2 years, I think, and I've always watched the live stream. That thing looks like it takes a lot of power. I know it does. I've had my tractor.
It's a great track. It definitely takes power.
Who builds?
I don't know. There's a combination of different guys that put it all together. Kevin, you can probably answer that better.
Yeah, Kevin Bauer actually helps us with it. We get it all tore up in the morning, and when Kevin gets here, he kind of him and Ryan Boyson kind of do the finishing touches for us.
Awesome.
I think any poll you go to, if you see that red Outlaw sled sitting there, Kevin Bauer's building the track, and it's going to be a good one. So.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think the average fan, I don't know if the average fan understands it, but the track is like one of the most important things because we all want, every year we're looking for more horsepower, and Gage had talked about, to trying different tires, get hooked up. And if you get on a crap track, and I know sometimes the weather has a lot to do with it, but sometimes there's nothing you can do. But man, if you can build a good power track, that sure puts on a good show for everybody. So.
Yep.
Yeah. And a lot of prep work's gone into this track this year and the last few years, and it's becoming better and better every year.
Now, are you using the dirt that you had there, Wes, or did you guys haul clay in or black dirt in, or what have you guys been doing?
They hauled a lot more dirt in here, Kevin.
Yeah. It's still all the original dirt. We've been adding sand, and then we put all the grass to grow on it, and then we put that all back into it. We put 5 semi-loads of sand in it right now. So then we'll incorporate all that on Friday morning, get that in. So that just helps it. And one thing about, like the boys all said, we ain't going to have to add much water to it because we've had plenty of rain.
Have you? No, it's fans. It's a beautiful facility. Kevin, how far are you from like big towns? Can you rattle off some big towns that are within driving distance for fans?
Well, like, I mean, if you're talking Sioux City, you're 45 miles. Like we're Lincoln, you know, you're 2 hours. Omaha, you're 2 hours. So I mean, not a real long distance. You know, Yankton up that way, we're an hour. So I mean, it's not that far for everybody to come.
Nice. So I just went live on the Outlaw Facebook page as well because I forgot to do that earlier. But if you've been to Wayne, let us know in the comments, whether as a puller or as a fan, what you enjoy about the event. We're going to have the guys on for another 7 to 8 minutes before we move on to Freeport, Illinois. Eric, what's it like having a big pull close to home? Like, what does it mean to you and your family and your fans?
It's one of the biggest days of the year for us. You know, it's something you look forward to. You know, there's going to be a lot of people here watching. So,
yep, agreed. Jamie, what about you? Do you get a little more nervous pulling this close to home, your hometown?
The first time I pulled this close to home was like my second year driving, and I hadn't pulled at all before that. And I was really, really nervous. But it used to be I made one of the best passes of my life that year, and it just really solidified my love for it.
Now, in the past, they've done that 4-1 shootout. Are they still doing that, Kevin?
Yes, we'll have the 4-1 shootout. Yes.
And can you talk about is it still the same family behind that?
Yes. Andersons are putting up the 3,500.
So explain how that works. Is it the top 5 from the original show?
Yes, the top 5 will come back, and if out of them top 5, somebody doesn't want to come back, it just keeps going on down. Whoever wants to come back, and then the winner takes all.
Nice. And Jamie, you've been in that pull-off, haven't you, the last couple of years?
Yeah, I know the Anderson family, and it's really great.
Yeah, they're good people. They're really good people. Tyler Coburn says, when in 22, awesome pull, ranks right up there with Rock Valley and Wisner. I know Kevin likes hearing things like that, so that's what he's shooting.
It is. It's always nice to hear that, but like I've told you guys in the past, Jason, I says I always want to improve this to make it better for the pullers and for the fans, because that's what we're here for. I feel if I'm not doing my job, then somebody else needs to take over. But I feel as our board, we're doing a great job of doing this, promoting the Outlaws, and we get the numbers. That's what it's all about to me, and getting the people in the stands. Like we've always talked, Jason, if you don't have people sitting in them stands, you're doing something wrong. And that's always my goal, to get people in them stands. That makes the puller feel better, makes everybody want to come to the Wayne Fair or go watch a pull somewhere. That's how you grow this sport.
Yep, 100%. And you're 100% right. You're a hell of a promoter, Kevin. And Gage touched on that earlier. It's fun to pull in front of a big crowd. I mean, that's what gets you a little pumped up. And I feel like that crowd there in Wayne, they're excitable when Ron's announcing, they react. If somebody has a good hook, they react, they cheer, and you can hear them. That's fun.
And Jason, within the last couple of years here, where I'm at here in Norfolk, it's kind of one of the bigger towns around here. I mean, everybody kind of flocks to Norfolk to, do shop, and it's just one of the bigger things around here. Up until a couple of years ago, tractor pulling, as we all know it, we're all trying to grow the sport. But it's not one of those biggest things that everybody knows about. But they all knew about Wisner, Thunder by the River, and throughout the year they'd be like, "Oh, you tractor pull? Are you gonna be in Thunder by the River? Are you gonna be at Wisner?" And within the last couple of years, that's kind of, I hate to say it, everybody still loves Wisner, and it's still one of the top Outlaw shows. But it's starting to be more and more of, well, are you going to be in Wayne this year? We'll come watch you in Wayne, and that's one of the cool things to see, kind of see it transfer over and see how big Wayne's getting now.
Yeah. How far is Wisner from Wayne? Like, and if you were to drive it, Kevin, how far is it?
15, 20 miles.
25 miles.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize it was that close.
Yeah.
We always just get in the car and turn on the GPS and just go.
Oh yeah. But I said, when you see these people, and then you get, after your show, people walk up to you or the pullers, and they know the local pullers, and they thank them for putting on a good show, or they thank the fair board for having it. It just makes everybody feel better that you want to work harder to promote your show better.
Yep. So Kevin, you're so Chapel Hill this year, they have two big screens, but not facing the track. They have one facing the track, then they have one facing kind of like the big vendor area, how their event is set up. I love your two big screen TVs facing the crowd. Where did you get that idea?
Just watching around, Wisner had it, and I kind of seen it, and I thought, well, and then I thought we needed to start promoting stuff, and by doing that, so actually we are going to have this year, I'll have the two with Shawnee, but we have got some TVs that we got from the state fair. We're going to have all of our corporate sponsors and our events rolling on the screen, so it will not tie up the big screens from Shawnee, so that way it's going through all the time. And this way it'll show the crowd with every corporate sponsor that we got in different divisions and how we try and promote this and what our entertainment is every day out here.
Awesome. That is awesome. Well, I want to wrap it up with you guys. Let's go around the room again one more time. Jamie, who helps you get your tractor to the track and sponsors and anything like that?
Well, I guess the biggest help that I have is my dad. I wouldn't be doing it without him. And Denny Healy does a lot of our engine work, helps us get onto the track and get everything tuned in. And I just want to thank Kevin for helping putting on this poll and the Anderson Farms shootout. Thank the Anderson family for sure, because that's such a big thing that brings people to watch, brings people to poll. Wayne would not be what it is without the community and all the pollers that come to it. So you can't have it without them.
Well said. Deja, who helps you make it happen, and any sponsors you want to thank here tonight?
Same thing I say every time. I got to thank my brother. I mean, without him, we wouldn't have what we have. I mean, everything that you see going down the track and everything, it all comes from him. I mean, he's the brains behind the whole operation. I got to thank Dad for always jumping in and helping and kind of getting us started and leading us down the right path and all that. And then again, all of our sponsors. Sadly, we've known Kevin Davis for a long time. He was able to hook us up. He was able to hook us up with a pretty good sponsor. His kid out of South Dakota has a roofing company. So we got him on the side of the tractors now, and there's a whole bunch of other people that I got to thank. So I mean, just all of our sponsors, everybody that helps make the wheels go around.
Who's more competitive, you or Blake?
It's a toss up. But Blake's getting pretty old, so I think it's kind of run his course. But I'd probably me at the moment. I mean, but
I like it. Eric, who are some people you want to thank?
Oh, I don't know. My family, my wife for writing the checks. Joe Bush Ag Repair, I guess, for the dyno work. I do put my own engines together, but we do dyno over there. So I don't know. Family support, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Wes, what about you, buddy?
Yeah, Eric here does most of my engine work, all the major stuff. And my parents, they come help out at all the polls. And my niece, Maddie, and her roommate, Peyton, they're my main crew. They come with me in the truck wherever we go. My son, Rowdy, he helps do what he can. And, we got White Dog Pub sponsoring us for all our beverages. We just picked up a new sponsor. Creighton Lockers is going to start feeding us and providing a bunch of food for us. So we're looking to have a pretty good year this year.
I got to thank Wes. Part of the polling needs to thank Wes and all of his cooking and feeding everybody that he does in the light mod class. So look out on pretty much all the light mod tractors are going to have a Creighton Locker sticker on there this weekend. So
good deal.
If you ever get hungry or thirsty, come by. Well, you'll never go without either one by our trailers.
Kenzie, make a good note of that, okay?
Oh, I did last year.
Okay, good.
I had some stuff in a cool. It looked like a paint thinner can.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but
it was good, huh?
Yeah.
Mark
we probably won't have anything in Wayne because Kevin's going to be feeding everybody. But
yeah. And Chris, food and drink are essential. They sure are. Kevin, I have a shit ton of respect for you. You're always very honest with me, even when you disagree with me, and you give me hell all the time. But I'm able to travel the country with Full Pull Live, and I've seen every association. I've talked to a lot of different promoters, and you're one of the more passionate ones, and that's what it takes. You got to have a great group of people, but you got to have somebody that wants it, and you sure are driven. So what pushes that? Like, what makes you? I'm assuming everything you do in life, you don't mess around.
I grew up back in the days. Wes and Eric know the old tractor pullers that I used to watch, and we used to follow them guys, but I always liked the sport. And when we got on the fair here, I knew we had changes to be done, that we needed to grow and make this better. And I want to go back one step. We got 17 on our board. I'm the fair manager. I got 17 total on this board. If it wasn't for all these guys, we wouldn't be where we're at today, because it just doesn't go on one person. I might be promoting the tractor pull, doing this, but I do all the contracts for these guys. So that lets them do everything else. So it's all done. And that way these guys can go do other stuff. But I said on the backside of this coin, if it wasn't for these guys helping, we wouldn't be where we're at today. And that's part of the problem with these places. The people behind the scenes from the promoter or the fair manager don't get recognized. And every one of these guys that are here are doing something. We've all been here since last Friday, in here helping and working, and we'll be here all this week, and then the following week clean up. So on the backside of this, I said, you got to thank all these guys on your board that does this, because we do all this for free. We do it for the public because we like to do this and make Wayne, Nebraska look good for our county fair and grow this thing.
Awesome. It's one of the best ones. And Ron just popped on. I'm going to bring him on super quick. Ron, I'm just wrapping up with Wayne, Nebraska, but you being the vice president of the Outlaws, Wayne's got it. It's one of the special ones that you get to do every year.
Yeah, it's a big one. 2 tracks, 2 sleds, lots of iron there, huge crowd, great crowd there in Wayne. Can't wait for that one to go 2 days, actually. That'd be cool when we get that one.
You keep pushing me on that, Ron.
Me?
Yeah.
I think you started it, though. I think you started it, buddy. No, it's a great event. I mean, before I even joined the Outlaws, I did the Wayne show, Kevin, 3 years, 4 years?
Yes. Yep.
When it was Nebraska Bush and PPL, and always been a great crowd there. One of my favorites there in Wayne, Nebraska. Of course, the new bleachers are really cool. Seats a lot of people, and they'll fill them up there. Super responsive crowd, which every announcer wants, is that responsive crowd, and they stay till the last tractor.
Yeah. Ron, I think you could vouch for this. Last year when we had our semis, when them guys went down the track, and when I was standing up there, you guys, the crowd was standing up and yelling, and the crowd never left till that last semi went down the track. Yep. So the semis held that crowd.
That was awesome.
And Rosnick told me, he says after that, he says, Davis, I don't know how you done this. The 2-wheel drive class, usually people leave and go do something. He says, you held them people in their seats, and for the semis, you held them clear here till the end. He says, that's pretty awesome. He says, your board ought to be happy and put a feather in their hat for holding them for them 2.5 to 3 hours.
Yeah, the fair people probably got mad at you because they're not out spending money in the midway. They're in watching the tractor.
Yeah, but we're serving drinks up there, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. The kids can still go to the midway, and the parents can still sit there and have a good time.
Parents
that's kind of a side joke that Ron and I always do, because some fairs, they want you just to put on a 2-hour show. I mean, they're adamant about it.
Yep.
I was at a poll a couple Monday nights ago, or the one Kenzie and I went to, and they wanted 7 to 9, and that's it, because they wanted people back out on the midway. So it was kind of funny.
So yeah, we don't really care if our, like I said earlier, a 3 to 3.5 hour show if we have to, but 3 hours is our window. But that way we can keep this thing moving, keep the people energized so they can go do other things, because we have a live band in our beer garden that night. But, if we keep them up there, we don't care.
Yep, I love it. Well, Gage, Eric, Wes, Jamie, Kevin, good luck this Friday night. I know it's a busy week on the Outlaw circuit. I'm going to keep Ron on to help us talk about Freeport a little bit. But you guys have a good night. Kenzie, can you play the Wayne video one more time?
The Cornhusker State brings you one of the biggest nights in pulling at the Wayne County Fair. Friday, July 25th. Fasten your seatbelts as the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling Association present 13 mega classes, including the 3rd annual Limited Pro Stock Shootout. Showtime 6:15, Friday, July 25th, Wayne County Fair in Wayne, Nebraska.
And thanks for tuning in there. And we are live on the Outlaw page right now, because obviously Wayne, Nebraska is part of the Outlaws. And the Outlaws, we've been playing a little east of the Mississippi, Ron. That's always been the been a thing about the Outlaws. They never cross the Mississippi River. Again, if you're just joining us, my name is Jason Schultz. I got Kenzie Teeting, Logan Stevens, and Ron's coming on tonight as well. I got Zach Jasper waiting in the background, and then it looks like Mark Kohlberg. I'm not sure who's sitting there with Mark, but we'll bring them on in a little bit. So Kenzie, can you throw up the Freeport poster for me, and we'll play their video before we bring them on. But Ron, this is like a buffet of pulling starting tomorrow. I don't even know I don't know how they got that many classes on the poster. It's crazy.
Yeah, they like everything they could possibly get in there. They've got in there. Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday, and of course, one of the big things, of course, we're bringing the mods, and mods is normally our mods pay out $7,000 at Freeport. Our mods are paying out $14,000 for one class, and the optional. What do you call it? The jackpot. The optional jackpot, which I'm not sure if you've shown that yet.
I haven't. Nope. I was waiting for you to get on here.
StevensonCountyFair.org. It tells you how to enter that jackpot. It's $2,200. You have to get a hold of them. If there are 10 entries in that mod class, it's $10,000 to the winner. If there's 20 entries, it's $20,000. 30 entries, $30,000 to the winner. But it's all laid out there at StevensonCountyFair.org.
That's awesome.
I may have actually had that in the media assets there for my Tuesday night show, Jason.
Oh, okay. I'll pull it up in a second. I want to go live on the Badger State page as well. So Freeport's always meant a lot to me for us because I pulled Badger State for years with my Hot Pharma, my limited pro, and it was always a special event because we got to go down there and hook, and then Champions Tour would come in as well. Just a huge grandstand, Ron. Have you ever been to Freeport?
I have not. I have not been to Freeport.
Okay, are you going to be able to go to Freeport, or are you just sending them mods?
Not this year. No, I won't be there. I'm supposed to do Brit on Wednesday night. I think I'm going to let Mike do Brit. Give my vocal cords a little rest on Wednesday night because I'll be going Thursday through Saturday.
Okay.
So I think Mike is going to do Brit, and I think I'm going to sit Wednesday out. But Mark he assured me that if it goes good this year, he'll bring some more outlaw classes in 2026. So I'm going to hold him to that.
So how were you able to talk the mod pullers into coming for one hook that far? Money?
For some it was easy. Some of our guys like the jackpot deal. The double payout is another, good enticement to bring them over. And, it is a rough drive for them to go to Freeport, especially for our Texas guys. They go up to Freeport and then they got to shoot over to Sac City, Iowa the next day. So it's a pretty good haul for them. But, hopefully, the way things are laying out here, it's going to pay off in the long run, I think, for not only that class, but the Outlaws in general, all the classes.
Well, they're getting with Cambridge and Donaldson earlier this year and huge numbers there. And then with the Kentuckian coming and Bollinger's coming to Rock Valley, I feel like they got really, really good momentum. That class across the country, the 7,400 pound mods with, I think ITPA runs similar rules to the Outlaws, right, Ron?
Yes. Yep. I think their rules are identical actually for that 7,400 pound class.
That should be pretty fun for everybody then, I'm thinking.
And the NTPA light mods, it's basically the same rules. It's just a different weight. So those guys fit right in. I know talking to Donnie Sullivan, he told me months ago they were planning on coming to Freeport along with several others. So it's liable to be a really big class there.
So pullers are signing up then on the Outlaw app, right?
Yep. The app is open right now. If you go to the Outlaw app, if you don't have the Outlaw pulling app, go to the Google Play Store or they call it the Apple Play Store. Is that what it is?
Yes.
And download that app and you can get signed up right now. Looks like we have one entry so far. So, and a lot of pullers out there don't realize that app is available, but all the pulls this week are open on the app right now. And actually Iowa State Fair and Wisner are open on the app too. So for those looking that far ahead, those are open as well. Oh, all right, Kenzie. Donnie messaged me. He said, we're coming. So,
okay, good deal. Kenzie, will you roll the Freeport video and then we'll bring on our guests?
All the heat comes to Freeport, Illinois on July 22nd and 23rd. 4 sessions of non-stop action. Over 20 classes will barrel down the track chasing the championship. Midwest Summer Nationals, Freeport, Illinois.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Mark Kohlberg, who do you got sitting next to you there, buddy?
That's my nephew, Dylan Kohlberg. He's from the Freeport FFA, and he's kind of heading up the Wednesday afternoon session of the FFA poll.
Okay, great. Then we have Zach Jasper, crazy mini rod guy, Thunderstruck. How many minis you guys have now? 7 or 8, Zach?
We're working on a third one. Everybody knows.
Working on a third one. Good deal. Good deal. And I got the Cole brothers. I got, is that Lane and Cole?
Yep.
Yep. You guys sound excited. You sound excited, to be honest with this. You just have a little fun, smile a little bit. It's okay, guys. Got Ron Stone with the Outlaws, got Logan Stevens, Kenzie, and myself. So we want to talk about Freeport. And Mark, when I look at that poster, it looks like a buffet of pulling. Were you drinking that night or something when you decided I'm going to have all these different associations? And you got to tell me how this idea came up.
I don't drink, but we just want to have a variety and something.
Well, you should start, Mark. You should start.
Yeah, we just want to have
Jason's
something for everybody. So we want to have something for everybody, and I think we'll have it. We're going to start out tomorrow afternoon with Badger State Pro Farm, Champions Tour, Light Limited Super Stock, Silver Series 4-wheel drive pickups, finish up with Hot Farms, then we'll have a little break, go into Tuesday night. We'll have Champions Tour Super Farm, Badger State Pro Stock. Actually, we're going to start the night with the Western Series mini rods.
That's why we got Zach on here. So
we've got 7 of those signed up for the jackpot purse.
Okay.
We altered the rules a little bit to get them interested. So they were actually the only ones that stepped up for that jackpot to have enough entries to make it work. So the winner of the mini rod class is going to go home with $3,000 from the jackpot and $600 for the Western Series payout. So mini rod will win $3,600 tomorrow night.
So is your jackpot similar, kind of like what Simon's did in Farley? You're just, the guys are paying extra money, or how are you pulling that off?
Yeah, we originally we decided on a $2,200 entry fee, and then the way the math worked out, if there's 10 entries, it was going to be $10,000 to win. If there's 20 entries, it was going to be $20,000 to win. So it didn't go over as good as we thought. We didn't force anybody to do it. That was the difference between us and Farley. Here, it's just in addition to the normal purse. You can sign up if you want. If you don't want to, we didn't want to force anybody to do that. And so I'm glad the mini rod guys stepped up and did it. And we'll see how it works out. Maybe if one of them, like say a pro stock guy sees a little mini rod win $3,600, they'll say, well, I wish I would have done that. And maybe next year will work better. You know, I don't know.
So the way you set it up, Mark, then is, so you could win the poll, but if you didn't sign up for the jackpot and I got second, but I signed up for the jackpot, I would win more money than first place, right?
That's correct, because we're not requiring. I think there's 2 mini rods that didn't sign up for the jackpot. So it is possible that one of those mini rods could win first place, but the second place guy or third place guy will get the $3,000 jackpot if they didn't put the entry fee in. So it's a little something to add some excitement and something a little different. We're trying it, and we'll probably tweak it next year a little bit according to what the players want to do.
Nice. I like that. So what was the jackpot buy-in then?
On the mini rods, we started out, it was going to be $2,200, and we just wasn't getting much interest. So the mini rod guys got a group together, and they threw in $1,000 entry. So we've got a $7,000 purse to work with for the jackpot, and then we pay that to the top 5 in the class.
Okay.
So, and the winner will be $3,000, and I think it goes $2,000 per second and on down. I don't remember exactly how it is, but they'll pay down 5 spots of the 7 people. Then the last 2 will be donators. But that's the way it is. It's just like a gambling thing, kind of.
Yeah, I think we gamble every day with pulling trucks and tractors. I don't think anybody will deny that at all. So,
Yeah.
Lane and Cole. Oh, go ahead, Logan.
On the topic of gambling and mini rods, Zach, how many entries into this gamble are you guys bringing? Are you bringing 2 or are you bringing the magical third one?
Just 2. Just 2.
Just 2?
No, we're not there yet. I know other guys are down some tractors. We're all running hard right now. Pekkas are down a tractor. Saley's got both of theirs out this year. I know Turner's are possibly working on a second one. We're working on a third, just trying to grow the class. And I was really talking to the guys the last couple pulls. We were all kind of talking about this jackpot purse, and we're sitting around talking. I'm like, when are we gonna? Is this opportunity ever gonna come in? You know, to be able to pull for a bigger purse. And after talking, I mean, I understand for like the multiple tractor teams, like especially Butson's, for 2,200, that would have been $100 for 3 tractors to try to go out for that 10 grand. So that's pretty steep for the 3 tractor teams. But I'm glad that we all agree. Most of us went in on 1,000 and got something started, because I mean, let's face it, nobody's going out and tractor pulling for a lot of money. I mean, if you win your fuel to and from the pool back and maybe a little bit of beer money. So, I mean, I was on the phone with Mark and he kind of worked with me, and I was glad he did that, and glad the other guys we all talked it out and stepped up to the plate and made something happen.
Gotcha. I like it. I like it a lot. Lane and Cole, you guys were born on pulling tractors. If you guys don't, this is a 466 Express team there. They were born on a hot farm tractor the day they came out. What does Freeport mean to you and your family, guys?
Well, neither of us have actually pulled in Freeport since our class hasn't been there since about COVID. But, you know, we've been at Freeport all our lives, and watching dad and uncles and grandpa pull there. And I think it'll be exciting to be able to actually pull there this year.
Yeah. When do you guys run?
We're going to run tomorrow afternoon at 12:30 or whatever.
Okay, cool. That's good. And that's, how far is Monroe from, or where do you guys live down to Freeport?
We're about a half hour.
Okay. So that's just a stretch. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. How's the forecast looking for tomorrow, guys?
It's
looking good, I think.
Very little chance of rain.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
They took the rain all out of the forecast, so I think we're good for the 2 days of polling.
I love it. I love it.
Are there
Dylan,
very-
with the FFA, you said you're helping with the Wednesday poll. Is that what Mark said?
Yep. Yeah, this is Dylan from the Freeport FFA, and he can explain what he's got going here.
Yeah,
Talk
this is
to
our.
us, Dylan.
Huh?
Talk to us, Dylan. Talk to us.
Oh, yeah. I'll list off the classes, even though you got them on the screen there. 6,500 out of the field. We got street stock trucks, 10,000 out of the field. 12.5 out of the field, 14, 16. And then we got the King of 15 mile an hour, 12,000 pound, 11,000 improved farm, and a 12,000 open farm. And then we've got an unlimited tractor class, and that's something we didn't have last year. We kind of wanted to get that going. So,
have you guys always had farm stock classes during the day in Freeport? I don't remember that specifically.
Last year was our first year of the FFA poll. That kind of got started. We were talking about it on the way to state convention, me and a friend, and we were throwing around the idea of seeing if we could come up with a poll that would benefit the FFA, and other chapters could get involved, like Dakota FFA is helping us out with sponsorship and having people help us at the track. And anything we make will just get split up evenly between the FFA chapters, and it'll go to anything they need it for. So
I think that's one of the best things about a county fair, is that you can come pull your farm stuff in a session or during the day, and then you get to come see the big stuff at night. I think that's really neat. I mean, I think that's how truck and tractor pulling got started back in the day. I'm sure Mark took his dad's tractor back to the fair back in the day and snuck it back home and turned the pump down so they could go grind feed with it the next day, I'm guessing. So
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Dylan's pulling the same 4840 John Deere that I started with 41 years ago.
Yeah, and you're old, Colberg. I'm impressed, Dylan. I'm glad it still runs. So, does it have any of that Colberg fuel in it, Dylan? There might tech you. You got to be careful.
No, just farm fuel.
Just farm fuel. Yeah. Okay, I believe you. I believe you.
There's no fuel rules here at Freeport.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's going to be some pistons burning. There's going to be some pistons burning. That's for sure. Dylan, what's it like having a famous uncle like Mark?
I don't know. Pretty good.
You don't know? When's that propane? Is that propane tractor still sitting in the corner? Or when do you guys start driving that, Dylan?
I don't know if he lets me.
Mark, when's the last time you've had the old propane out?
It's been about 9 years already, and
Wow.
I hope it's on the track next year. I've been working on it a little bit, but it needed a total makeover, so it's going to take all winter to get it ready.
And is it going to be a diesel when it's done?
Yep, I've got an 8.3 Cummins we're putting in it.
The breaking news, Kenzie. You heard it here first on Let's Grow Pulling. Colberg's out with the diesel. Lane and Cole, how's your season been going with the 466 Express? How you guys doing in points? Who's been driving?
Oh, we've been splitting it up. I guess we got a couple wins, a second, a third, and then a couple towards the bottom. But I think we're sitting third in the points and, all the hot farm classes.
Well, it's super tough. You guys have about 20 tractors every night, and any one of them can win. Any one of them can win. So that's exciting. Freeport, it's a good track. You're gonna have to put a little weight on the nose and get after it down there because in the past it's always been a good track when I've been down there. So that's exciting to do that. Mark, tell me about the grant. Tell me how people pay to get into the grandstands or to the fair? How does it work?
Pay $10 at the gate, and you go wherever you want, do whatever you want to do. If you want in the hot pit area, it's $20, and you get a meal at 4 o'clock along with that. And talking about the track, I have two guys here that I'd like to introduce. And
is one of them Mark Kelsey? Because I like that guy a lot. Is he helping this year?
He's right here.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna let them sit here, and you can pick on Mark.
Please do.
And Laverne Weber, and they'll tell you what they've done to this track. It's going to be a really good power track here. I'm going to let you talk to them.
All right. You can see the fans. You can see that huge grandstand behind these guys as they sit down. Zach, have you ever been to Freeport before?
I have been to Freeport multiple times, but I have actually never pulled my tractor there. We've always we were up there. Last time we were up there was during COVID. I want to say they put together a pool and ended up second that night with my dad's and burnt the piston, but that was after a long couple of years and had some engine failures back then. But I mean, I've been there before. Like I said, the grandstands are huge. They kind of remind me of my hometown. Big grandstands and track's usually pretty good. So we're looking forward to it. And so I know all the mini ride guys they're wanting all the power to the ground. So I think Freeport's going to be a pretty good place to put it down.
And when do you guys pull, Zach? When do the minis run?
6 o'clock on Tuesday. So I don't know the class order, but the evening session on Tuesday.
And then where do you go after that then?
Yeah.
After Tuesday, where do you head?
We have tomorrow night, or not, sorry, take that back. We go to Bloomington on Wednesday night with the IPA. Okay. And then Saturday we go to Champaign, Illinois, and we actually have a double header. We pull during the day with IPA and at night with the ITPA. So that'll be interesting, two in the same day.
IPA, which is that Illini pullers?
Ileana, yeah.
Ileana, okay.
Ileana pullers. Yep.
Cool.
Give us a glimpse into your schedule. How many events have you covered just in the month of July?
Yeah, I think we got 13 in July. 13 of our 22 are in July. So, I mean, I'd have to look it back up, but we had Knoxville, Kentland, Farmer City got rained out, Montgomery City got rained out. We have tomorrow at Freeport, then Champaign on Wednesday, or Bloomington on Wednesday, then Champaign 2 on this Saturday, and then Mount Sterling, and I think that missing a few more. We had Melvin previously. I know I'm missing a few off the top of my head, but yeah, July's our crazy month for us.
Sounds
Well,
like it.
that's always good to hear. Let's talk some track stuff.
Yeah. So Lane and Cole, pay attention because these are the guys building the track. Okay.
When did you guys start working on the track? How long have you guys been working on it? Say from the first time you opened it up and laid some water down.
Last Wednesday. We opened it up, and from Wednesday to Friday, I put 16,000 gallons on it.
Wow.
And then Saturday, Mother Nature took over and dumped, 1.5 inches on it or so. So yesterday we started today we started with a offset that I use for mass excavation. It has 33-inch blades on it. We sunk that in today and got her dried up, and it's got moisture down a couple feet. We're real good shape.
Good deal. Well, you know how to build tracks because I've been to your track in Satsuma and I've been to your track in Illinois there a couple years ago, so I know you know what you're doing. And I think does he sell hot dogs at the local stand, or what does he do? See the hot
I do.
dog guy,
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I want some relish and ketchup on there. So
yeah, we play around the dirt also. Friends with Mark too here, excavating up here in the area as well. But
nice.
The track at Freeport this year, you may have mentioned, it's reversed. It's going from west to east. It had been run east to west. So we built a new digital surface for the track here. This track, 320 feet track here. Same turf here, but going the other direction. Unlike in the past, where we built it this year, it's got a 6-inch rise at the starting line to the finish line here, even grade all the way down, even cross section from side to side when we trim it for the pulls. Should be a pretty strong track. But the cool part is we're going from west to east this year. I'm excited about that. The grandstands are really set up for it to run this way, and there's a lot of great seats at the finish line. So
there is. That's awesome. I'm glad you're doing that. When did you guys decide to do that?
I think Mark decided last fall. Yeah, so we reversed it and built a new digital surface for it. So we trim it with the GPS on the grader, so it's pretty right at it there. So we got an awesome pit area set up this year. It's the same pits, but we tiled that all out, put drainage in. In the event we have rain, we can still accommodate pullers here, unlike in the past. So
yeah, because in the past it turns into a pond down there.
So it does. It's well drained now, and we even prepped ourselves. We got a roll of fabric down here in the event we do get rain. We can tarp this track 3 times and cover it if we need to. But I think we're going to be in good shape, Mark.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So. No, that's awesome. I love it when pullers and dirt guys get involved in building tracks because they understand it. They get to understand it. Kelsey, the most important question: do you get to run any of your tractors here in Freeport?
Yeah, I pull light super tomorrow with PPL.
Okay, is that Champions Tour?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, great.
Yep, and then I'll pull the farm stock Wednesday.
Attaboy. He said that properly.
Yes.
He said that properly. I like that.
Yep.
Lane and Cole, did you guys ever pull any farm stock stuff, or did you guys just jump on the hot farm the first time? I can't remember.
We actually we pulled for the first time farm tractors this past Saturday at the Greene County Fair.
Did you really?
Yeah, we had never driven or pulled farm tractors before. We jumped straight on the hot farm. So it was definitely different.
Yeah. You're like, let's go.
A little slower pace.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Chris Kilbarger says stock. I love it. Yeah, Kelsey's got the stock looking 1066. It sounds like a super farm. So that's pretty fun. I've seen that pulled down in Florida before. I love that stuff. That's what makes it fun. Zach, have you pulled anything other than a mini, or have you been a mini guy your whole life?
When I was a kid, yes, my very first time pulling, started off pulling little 8-horse garden tractors at the county fair. and then pulled that up until I was about 13 or so, and then dropped that, and I jumped in the seat at 18. So other than that, I've been mini rod guy since I turned 18, and I can't get enough of it. That's why we're building 3.
I understand. Laverne, are you a fan of pulling, or are you just a fan of the fair, or how did you get drugged into this?
Fan of the fair pulling, but my brother-in-law Nathan Babber, we pulled the Haymaker Pro Stock for a number of years here. So
I saw that out in Ohio. Deppens bought it. I was out with OSTPA when I was working for Full Pull Live, and we live streamed a couple events, and it got a win on Friday night out there.
It did.
I forget which town we're in. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I just wake up and go where I'm told to go. But it was good to see the tractor again. Still as beautiful as ever. The trailer and everything. It's sharp. Still a beautiful ride. So, did you ever get to drive the Pro Stock, Laverne?
No. Did I want to? No, not really.
What? Seriously? You just didn't want to break it. That's why.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
It's always cheaper that way, looking at it. So,
Kelsey, Freeport over the years. Have you ran your light super in Freeport over the years?
Yeah, I did. 2 years ago, I ran it here. Yep.
How'd it run?
Decent. Not as good as it does now, but it's pretty happy right now. So
good.
Ran good at Toma, and I've been running real good around here locally too.
Nice.
And
how close is Freeport to your house?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. So Stacy's gonna come watch you tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe. Now she's here already. We brought the motor home.
Okay. And your entire family of like 17 kids and all their husbands and stuff and all that stuff?
Yeah, they'll probably be around here too, I'm sure.
Did you just rent a whole section like the Kelsey section there behind you, or what are you doing?
We have our own grandstand, I think. I don't know. Well, of course, half of them will be helping, so yeah.
Well, the Meyer boys, you guys, I'm sure you're gonna have a large contingent head down there tomorrow, right? I mean, only 30 minutes from home.
Yeah, we should have a couple people there.
I think so. He said that with a big smile on his face. I like that a lot. Morgan Schulte says, will Doug Hayman be pulling in Freeport, Mark?
No, he's not. We're gonna save it for Brandenburg, Kentucky.
And that's the first Grand National Super Farm hook, right, of the year?
Yes, it is.
because Benson didn't have Grand National because it didn't happen because they sold the track. Yep.
Right.
Because we're live streaming both of those on Full Pull Live. I wanted to ask somebody how that worked a little bit. So Lane and Cole, besides the Greene County Fair, this is the closest one to home then, right, for you guys?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
How many other times do you guys run in Illinois this summer with Badger State?
Just once, I think. We'll head down to Milledgeville.
Milledgeville, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are there very many pullers already there on the grounds?
I think we've got 5-6 rigs pulled in tonight already. Yep.
So there's going to be a good number of tractors. I've heard a lot of guys are going there, and after all, it is the start of Hell Week for most of these guys coming in. Big week for a lot of organizations.
Freeport's a big deal. Freeport's a big deal. It always has been.
It's headlining, kicking off one of the bigger weeks of the summer for a lot of guys. So looking at it from the fan side, $10 gets you in the gate, and the rest of it's free. So what is there for the fans to do at the fair outside of the pull if they want to get there and make an afternoon out of it?
I saw a lot of rides going up today, a lot of cattle, pigs. There's a lot of different vendors here.
So does the fair actually start tomorrow, Mark?
Yeah, the actual fair starts tomorrow.
Okay. And how long does it last?
Saturday. Through Saturday.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the Stevenson County Fair, it's easy to find. I can't believe it's only $10 to get in. That's amazing. So
yeah, they're really trying to turn it around, which I appreciate.
That's cool. Well, that's one way to do it. Okay, so Pro Farm tomorrow with Badger State. Lane and Cole, how many Pro Farm? Probably 8 to 10. No, that should be a pretty good class, right? Because the Illinois guys can come run with them, right?
Yeah, they should be able to. I'd say, I don't know, probably about 8, yeah.
Okay, and then Light Superstock Champions Tour. You pulled during the day, Mark?
Yes.
Okay. And then Pro Stock Diesel Trucks, that's the 3.6 truck. That's PPL Silver Series. So Badger State has that class plus, so that'll be there'll probably be 15 or so in that class, right, Meyer boys?
Yeah, there definitely could be.
Yeah, I would think so, because you have a good contingent of all the 3-6 guys that pulls Badger State, plus you're going to have some guys that run Silver Series. And then Hot Farm Badger State, you're going to have, what, 20 there tomorrow? 20-some?
I would think 15 for sure.
15, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know if any of the ECI guys would come over. Do you guys get much crossover, or is it pretty much just the Badger State guys that run with you?
ECI doesn't really mix with us. They run a 3x3 slot with an intercooler and
Gotcha.
different ball game.
I thought the rules are more similar than that. Sorry about that. So that starts tomorrow at 12:30. Is that right? I'm trying to read the poster.
Yep.
12:30.
Okay. And then tomorrow night at 4:00, we got what? Mini rods. That's Zach. That's your class. How many guys did you say bought into the jackpot?
7.
Seven.
But we're going to pay out top 5.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's Western Series.
Yep.
And then we got Super Farm PPL Champions Tour. So I would assume some of the Badger State guys will jump in with that, right? The Meyer boys.
Yeah, there'll be a bunch of super farms.
Yeah, because I mean that class has been won by either Josh Miley or Badger State pullers for the last 15 years, if I think about it. Yeah. That'll be a good show. And then Pro Stocks Badger State, and then if anybody can beat Jason Round, and good luck. That industrial force tractor. Well, Coatsy almost got him down at Monticello, didn't he? Lane or Cole? Was he close? I never saw him.
Ryan Coates actually won in Greene County here the other night. So
okay,
they're
what night did you guys
going
run? Did you run Friday night at Greene County, or was it Thursday night?
Friday night this year.
Friday night, because in the past it had been on Thursday night, right?
Yep, correct.
I think this year July's got screwed up because there's not as many. There is more weekends or not as many. I can't remember how that used to go.
Yep.
Because we used to go Thursday night in Monroe, and then you guys would come to Richland Center Friday and Saturday when I had Churn and Dirt back in the day.
Yep.
So that was a lot of fun. I need to start doing that again. I don't have time. Morgan Schulte says Dan will be there before heading to Brandenburg. All right. So Dan Schulte's coming with the Binder Express on his way to Brandenburg, Kentucky. Hey, Mark, what's the difference between a PPL Super Farm and an NTPA Super Farm? Is it just cooler, or is it cooler and turbo?
Yeah, intercooler. Yeah.
Intercooler? Okay. Good deal. And then Dylan talked about I love how they're doing that, Mark. Letting all the farm stock and, the local guys get to come to the fair. That's pretty cool Wednesday during the day. So I would
That's how
guess
you
I'd
get them
a nice,
interested.
exactly.
It's got to start there.
Yep. And then Wednesday night, go ahead, Logan.
No, you finish what you're doing, and then I'll.
I just wanted to buzz through the schedule. And Wednesday night, we got light limited super stocks. That's PPL Western Series. But I'm assuming we'll pick up some Badger State tractors, right, guys? Lane and Cole, you think?
I would think like Zenz's would be down. A couple of them guys, yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. And then 4.1 limited pros. That class is always strong. And then the modifieds. I had Ron Stone on earlier from the Outlaws. I wanted him to talk about the modifieds. So either he's mad at me or his internet's not working. I'll give it a 50-50 chance on that. So we'll see how that goes. But it says ITPA, but I'm pretty sure that's co-sanctioned with Outlaws and the ITPA on there. So
they all run the same rule sets with those, I believe.
Okay, cool. That sounds good.
Yep, they're
be excited to mix all those guys up a little bit and see what they can do. So,
I mean, that's a lot trying to prepare all that and then keeping the track good through all 4 sessions. I mean, that's a lot of vehicles going down a track in 1 week.
Yeah, it is. Mark, with insurance, how do they do that? Do you know how they pull off the different? Well, pretty much, really, the only co-sanction deal would be
Badger
that one
State
Wednesday night,
is
right?
a PPL member state, so that works out there.
I'm guessing somebody has the same insurance for the mods. Would be my guess.
Yeah.
My guess. So we'll see how that goes. Or maybe they'll run one of the classes first. I've seen them. I've been to polls where they take down all the banners and they put up the next associations. And
That's what they're doing for the mods. Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to take a 10-minute break and put up the other stuff. And then their Outlaws insurance will take over.
Okay, gotcha. Well, that'll be neat. Yeah. So Zach, before we wrap this up, let's go through again. How many pullers do you think get coming? 7 to 9? Is that what you think?
7 to 9. 7 are signed up for the jackpot purse.
Okay.
I've been messaging if pullers are interested, and it's whether they show up or I know one guy texted me and said he can't get off work. So I know 7 for sure, though. We're hoping for 8 or 9, but 7 for sure.
How far of a drive is it from Washington up there for you?
Almost 6 hours with the toter.
Okay. So you guys are rolling out in the morning then?
Pretty good.
You got everything loaded up
well,
already?
Long story short, we're already up here. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Oh, you're not going to tell me where you're hiding?
If Butsons are watching, they know exactly where I'm at.
All right, fair enough. That's all you got to say. Who else could?
Yep.
Does Tri-County? Do they have small block minis like yours, right?
Yeah, their rules are a little bit more open from PPLs. We opened up PPLs more to let the 871s in, but we limited the 871s to 0% overdrive on high helix and 7% on standard rotors on 23-degree heads. Because in all of our clubs, we're at 671 at 10%. So we're trying to get some of the guys to possibly come and join PPL and just trying to get some more numbers going without completely opening the rules wide open.
Right. Understood. All right, Lane, make a prediction for tomorrow. Who's driving 466 Express tomorrow? Which one of you guys?
I'm driving tomorrow. Yep.
All right. So what's your prediction? Call it out right now. Who are you most scared of tomorrow?
Oh, geez. I mean, hot farm class is pretty tough. You know, I mean, Paulson's, Dominic Holdegraffer, Luke Burrows. I mean, you can just name them all the way down the list. I mean, of course, we're going to win, but
of course
we'll take a top 5.
You'll take it. I like it. I like it a lot. Kelsey Laverne, what do you guys got to do? You kept saying digital something, Laverne. I'm not a dirt guy. What does that mean? Like AI robots or what?
Yeah. No, we run GPS on all of our excavating equipment. So we did create a digital surface. Basically, we surveyed the site, put it in a digital imprint, put it in the machines, and we can set the grade control on that thing, flip the switch. It'll hold it within a tenth. We're running construction grade GPS in everything here. So we set up our own base on site here, and it makes it real easy. In between classes, the track gets torn up, we start all over. We put it back like it was before. So
wow,
very easy.
That's dedication there.
That is. That's pretty cool.
It's cool. It's very cool stuff, and you can do it pretty quick. So
I love it. Kelsey, do you feel good? Is this one of your best tracks you built? Don't bullshit me now, Mark. You're my friend. So
yeah, I think it's going to be real good. Yeah. The heat during the day is going to be a test. Tomorrow, I don't think it'll be too bad. But it's Wednesday. It's going to be hot, and we got water set up on the one scraper, so we can spray it all day long.
Good.
And we got a lot of moisture in it. The night class should be fine, especially when the sun goes down. The moisture will start coming up.
Yep, 100%. I love the idea that you're flipping it. That's pretty cool. I like that. So
it helps from the driver's perspective because you're not looking into the sun the whole way down the track.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
Good deal. Lane and Cole, whose farm tractor did you drive last Saturday at the Greene County Fair?
We actually we brought 5 farm tractors. Grandpa restored a whole bunch of old IH tractors before he passed and handed one down to each son and grandson. And then Grandma got to keep her 1206. So Grandma ran her 1206. She hadn't pulled in probably 20 or 25 years. So that was cool. Lane's got a 1466 with a narrow front. I pulled an 806 non-turbo. Trevor, Mike's boy, he pulled a 1066, and Dad pulled his 1256.
That's awesome. Who did the best?
Yeah, I'd say Lane did pretty good.
He's raising his hand back there. I love it. Are you taking it? There's a whole bunch of classes for you Wednesday in Freeport, guys. So.
No, I got to work.
Yeah, we got to work. Otherwise,
real jobs suck. I get it.
Yep.
No, I appreciate all of you coming on tonight. So Kelsey, was Colberg kind of the brains behind this jackpot thing and stirring this stuff up and trying to create some excitement?
Yep, he was. Yep, I hope it takes off. I really do.
I think it will. It takes a little time. Something new like this. So.
Yep.
Good deal. Well, thank you everybody for coming on tonight. Logan, you and I are going to do some wrap-up stuff, so don't leave me yet. But good luck tomorrow. I'm telling you, Laverne, you look like an honest guy, but I know Kelsey well, and he's a hell of a track builder. So if you're helping him, it should be pretty badass. So everybody, Jasper, do you got some low gears in there so you can let her eat or what?
Oh,
you ain't scared? Is that what you said? You're not scared?
Nope, we've been having a really good season. Not to say that anybody in that jackpot can win that tomorrow. That's 100% truth. I know that we all run hard, and I know that Turner's, they got their good motor back, and they put it in today, so they'll be coming out swinging. So, but if we just keep doing what we've been doing, I think we'll be pretty okay. Like I said, not saying we're going to win, but we've been doing pretty good this season. So hopefully we keep the momentum going.
Well, you're always tough every time I watch you guys pull, so that's been fun.
Zach's not going to change his gear set. He's just going to twist the mag a little bit further.
Yeah. That's spark plug talk. I don't even know what that means. So
lean is mean. That's what that means.
Lean is mean. I love it. Does anybody else have anything else before we let you go? Kelsey, you good?
I think so. I think we're all.
I'm good.
Lane and Cole, you're good?
Can't wait.
Good.
Cool. Laverne, you good?
We're good.
All right.
Thanks for
Jasper,
having
be
us.
careful. Be careful at butts
Thank
in the
you.
shop, Jasper. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. So,
Oh boy.
all right. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Logan, stay on with me.
All the heat comes to Freeport, Illinois on July 22nd and 23rd. 4 sessions of non-stop action. Over 20 classes will barrel down the track chasing the championship. Midwest Summer Nationals, Freeport, Illinois.
Well, that's been fun. You kept calling it Hell Week, but I don't think you're wrong. There's a lot going on. It starts the next couple weeks are just crazy. There's like pulling like every day of the week, Logan. So
There truly is.
Yep. So
From
we
all
talked
sides.
earlier. Oh yeah, all the
organizations.
associations. It's fair season. Let's be honest. You know, that's how
Exactly.
you go. So here we go. So we got Wayne, Nebraska, Friday night, July 25th, 6:15 p.m. We had Kevin, Eric Groney, Wes Sievers, Jamie Yonke, and I'm forgetting somebody, and Gage Ott on earlier talking about that. And we just got done with Freeport, Illinois. The Midwest Summer Nationals starts tomorrow. Only $10 to get in, fans, and then you get $10 to get in the fair, and then you go to the grandstands. They got stuff Tuesday during the day, Tuesday evening, Wednesday during the day, and Wednesday night. Badger State Pro Pulling League mostly, and then the modified classes co-sanctioned with Outlaws and the ITPA there on Saturday night. So I wanted to go through some of our winter videos from the past weekend here. I got to pull them up. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't play the videos for the guys. So here's Zach Jasper's mini rod guy. So he was on a little bit ago. Shoot, I forgot I had those queued up. I feel bad. Logan.
Yeah, I
It makes
know.
me bad.
You get to talking and it just goes right by.
Now, was that Donnie or was that Zach's?
I forget.
One of them. So their name, that was Thunderstruck 2.0. Here's Thunderstruck. These are Adam Kester's old chassis. These are from Larry. You can tell. So those are fun little rides there. They're from Washington, Missouri, and that's where that video was from. That was from Full Pull Live Outlaw TV last summer. And then let's see, what else do we got? If anybody has any questions, please throw them on the screen. I got some winter videos. That looks like the Footloose body. Yeah, it is, Chris. I'm sure that those came from Kester's. Yep. Here is a Friday night winners video from Chapel Hill. We did not get the whole show in. It was not a fun Friday night. We fought rain all night long. We got the super stock diesel tractors in. Brandon Hunt won. We got the Unlimiteds in. And then
most of a mini class.
Yeah, most of the mini class. And then there were some issues at the end of the class. And they ended up having to pull off, but then we didn't get it in. They started the super stock diesel trucks. It was invitational only. Exhibition passes. I think we got 2 or 3 of them down the track. So here's Friday night's Chapel Hill run, the 50th annual Lion Super Pull of the South. Here's the winter videos that we have. And I had Chandler put in some of the mini rod ones. There were some pretty monster distances. So here we go. Chapel Hill, Friday night.
Jeff Hurt, Fort Clinton, Ohio. Left to go. Once again, full mark, 350.
Here, we'll get to that in a second. That what I got on the screen there. So that was a Friday Night Winners video. Then I had Chandler put on some of the bigger runs as well. That first hook, Brandon Hunt won the super stock diesel class with the last hook of the class. He was test hook, Logan, and didn't have a good pass. And the track was super hard. They had it tarped all day because of the rain. It just made it hard for him. It wasn't your typical Chapel Hill track on Friday night. Saturday night, it was back to normal. But Friday night, it was just hard and just nobody could really get into it, even some of the bigger classes. And then what do we have there? Unlimiteds. Doug Theobald. That's the first time
there.
A 3-engine tractor won Friday night. So Dan Mayer just posted on Full Pull Live not too long ago. I want to show you this. That was a big question. When was the last time a 3-engine tractor won an NTPA Grand National hook? So I'm going to share Full Pull's Facebook page right now on here. So Dan, we put, it had been 40 years since a 3-engine tractor won in the limited class. Until that all changed last Friday night in Chapel Hill, Tennessee, when Doug Theobald put full-blown wicked in the winner's circle. So this was a tractor, Heilman's tractor, 40 years ago, was the last 3-engine tractor to win an NTPA. That looks like, I have no idea. That's a big-ass crowd, wherever that is.
No kidding. It almost looks indoor to me.
Like a Houston Astrodome.
Yeah, that or Super Bowl or something.
And here's Doug's pass. It was just a monster pass. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, there's Doug's tractor. Just a beautiful piece. Their pits look so cool. When you go by, there's three minis lined up with the 3-engine mod or the unlimited. It's pretty cool. Let's see this before. See if we got anything in the comments. If anybody, Chris Kilberger, do you know where that was? Old Red, where that was? John, seen in Bold Brown County, Nielsen, John, Doug Theobald. They're all just way to go, Doug comments.
It was definitely a driver's track, it seemed to be. We were watching from the pits there Friday night, and it was definitely a good show.
I'm trying to zoom in to see if I can recognize that place. You're right. It does look indoor because that kind of looks like you think like maybe like an Indy Super Bowl or something.
That's what
like
I'm
that.
thinking. Is an Indy.
It's one of Dan Mayer's photos, so that's TNT Motorsports Track Boss sled. Yeah, I can't tell, but that's 40 years ago, so that's pretty cool. And the whole Theobald family was jacked. They were high-fiving and stuff like that. It's pretty neat.
That's pretty great to see.
It is. So that was Friday night. And again, on Chapel Hill has got to be one you put on your bucket list. Oh, Dan just texted me. The pole he won was in Fresno, California. This is a picture from the Hoosier Dome, which obviously is in Indianapolis, right? The Hoosier Dome, I'm assuming.
I think
Logan,
so.
does that make sense?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Dan's a pulling reference guru, so we're happy. But
yeah,
that's such a cool post. So go check that out on the full Facebook page. Full Facebook page. All right, so here's the Saturday night winners video from Chapel Hill. We got all the classes in. Biggest freaking crowd I've ever seen in Chapel Hill. Logan, looked like Bowling Green. There was people everywhere. They actually had so they have a huge soccer field behind the pulling track at the finish line. Logan, have you ever been to Chapel Hill?
I've never been. I take that back. I was like 6 or 7 months old.
So there's like a huge vendor,
huge
vendor activation space behind the track, like where they put all the vendors and the T-shirts and stuff like that, and they put a big screen back there so people could watch the pull. It's like Cowboy Stadium. I've only been to Cowboy Stadium once, but they have for people, they actually buy tickets to watch the game, outside on the big screen TV. So here's the Saturday night winner video, and all the classes got in. This is really good. Good stuff. So you could see it was awesome there. So so Brett Meyer, you're defending back-to-back points champion, Pro Stock with injected funds. He's actually leading the points, I think, with Loud and Heavy, but he won on Saturday night. Had a great pass. I think 370 was out there. I got worried maybe that everybody was going to go that far, Logan, but they didn't. Only a couple of them snuck out in that 360s there. I do know we have the full results up on the Full Pull Live app. Larry Peterson won with ProFab in the 4x4 gas truck class. And then Shane Kellogg won the super stock diesel truck class with Trump. 5 trucks there that night, Logan. They just did an invite only, but they wanted to expose that to the fans. because it is invitational only there. You have to be top 15 in the Grand National points. I do know. I think they made some exceptions in the 4x4 truck class this year because they'd only had one hook. And then Guza was first hook in the mini rod class after the fireworks. He just laid a monster pass out there. Nobody really got close to him.
Yep.
And then in the super stock diesel tractor class, Colin, you saw, had a head of steam. He went 381. Yep. He led out of it. Brandon Hunt went 386. He had led out of it. Colin was hauling the mail, but they red flagged both of them. And it was the last class of the night. They just decided to split it. It was already 12:30 in the morning. Yeah. But I'm telling you, the crowd hung out till the end. And then Adam Bauer won the unlimited class just right down Broadway. Logan, just all 5 of them, just a humming and a screaming. And the Unlimiteds put on a great show again Saturday night. They are the king of the hill in truck and tractor pulling, and they make a lot of noise, and they're a lot of fun to watch. So it was a great event. You seriously, I don't care what association you follow, go to Chapel Hill before you die. It's legit. It is legit.
We'll have to make it down there one.
I thought, one track, it'll suck. The first time I went down there, no, it's special. They keep it moving. It's a good time.
A lot of vehicles down the track.
Yeah, they do. Let's see here. Here's Warrensburg. This is a Show Me Shootout, Warrensburg, Missouri, 2 tracks. This is Outlaw and MSTPA. I'm sure Kenzie just put the Outlaw stuff in the winter video, but at least we'll watch this. And this is another great event. A lot of good truck and tractor pulls. But this is Warrensburg, Missouri. They call it the Show Me Shootout. It's promoted by Steve Shackelford. So that's a Show Me Shootout there in Warrensburg, Missouri. 2 great. So last weekend we were with the Rock Valley. Outlaw Pulling TV is part of Full Pull Live now on the same platform. So we have a lot of teams spread out doing all the live streams like that. So it was a great show down there. You can see the big grandstands, Logan. That's on both sides too. And then I think that was just the Outlaw classes. There was also, I think, 3 or 4 MSTPA, which is Missouri State as well. Do they? I don't know. I don't think they have any mini rod classes. So I know the Outlaws. This is the first year they added like Zach Jasper's class, but I don't know how many promoters have booked them yet. I think they had a couple, but I think one of them got rained out on Friday night.
They had like 1 or 2 hooks, and they originally started out with having 5 hooks, and then they had a couple rainouts, a couple promoters backed out, but we're hoping to be with them coming up here soon. And Mounds. Nope, it is McLeod. I'm thinking Mound City the next night there with Outlaws again.
Yeah.
So
because McLeod is a week from Saturday, right? August 2nd.
McLeod's a week from Saturday. Mound City's the next Sunday.
It's that Sunday always. Yep. Morgan Schulte says the turbines still struggle in the big mod classes, but boy, are they making a comeback in regional ITPA Outlaw. They are, and light limited mod class. They sure are. I can't say. Well, I saw the leather and lace tractor that run with OSTPA. Yeah, they got 4 turbines on there, but who else was out there? Oh, Bargees. I don't know enough about the Ohio mods enough to see who's really, really mean or not. But
Bargees have been running pretty mean. That leather and lace has been running really mean too. I think they had a
Robert
good
Hyde
couple
and I
passes.
forget Robert Hyde helps them. Forget the gentleman, Bob Soyson, I think, owns the tractor.
Yep.
I interviewed him out there, and I know Dan did for the live stream as well. So that was pretty cool. So that was Show Me Plumber's Nightmare. Chris, yes, thank you.
Yep.
Donnie Dean. A lot of turbines out there. Let's see here. Here's the Lee, Nebraska winners. This was Friday night. Lee, Nebraska with the Outlaws.
Nebraska, he calls this one Eichner's Express. Churning. Yeah, get on your feet for that one, Dakota Deer. Hey, put your hands together. What did I tell you guys? There's a big distance out there yet. Norfolk, Nebraska. Gage out in the Warhawk. You have to love the sound of an Allison putting.
So, fans, that was in Lee, Nebraska, Outlaws. That was Mike Idle announcing, fun announcer, kind of a rising star in the announcing world. Been around for a couple years now. He's the second announcer out there in the Outlaws behind Ron Stone. They have a lot of double pulls, Logan, and he just a ball of energy. He's the one earlier. He got the interview Larry the Cable Guy, so that's pretty cool. In Pawnee City, Nebraska.
Really cool.
Yeah, I love seeing all the full grandstands and all these pulls. That we're seeing. Just tons of people. Fair season makes it fun. Makes it fun. I got one more winter video, and that's from Pawnee City, Nebraska. We just talked about that. That was Saturday night as well. Another one of the Outlaw hooks. Kenzie was in Warrensburg, Missouri, and then our other team was over in Pawnee City, Nebraska. So here's that winter video from Pawnee City. I think Big Temptation or Little Temptation won the Superstock class, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Hey, put your hands together. That's Yeah, we're turning the candle up. Yeah, nice pass right there for the man out of Green Top Mo. Let's go pulling with the big temptation. Well, you're getting all the entertainment right here. I look down and I see both. Wow, got a little extra down there. Don't have a good vantage point. We're going to have to take a look at the replay. Eerily time. Nice hook right there.
So yeah, just another big pull there in Pawnee City, Nebraska, this past Saturday night. So big weeks coming up again. Where are you heading again, Logan?
We're heading to Goshen, Indiana tomorrow evening, and
Okay,
then
I've
we're
heard a lot about that event. So
pulling there Thursday, and then Evansville, Indiana, which is a new one on the schedule. They added it last year. That was a good hook last year.
Okay.
And then we're rounding out the weekend in Altamont, Illinois, the hometown of the Nelsons.
Yeah.
So
that'll be a two-wheeler. Did see the Hog New Tractor. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Did you
Hogs-
see the new Hog? What did they build? Was that a super?
They
or
built
Hog?
a new light mod with
They did.
some sort of case engine. I haven't figured out what's in it quite yet.
Okay. I'll have to go find that clip.
But
they took that to Pawnee. I'll have to find that. Get that posted. Good deal.
yeah, they posted some about it. They've been hinting at it for the longest time there on their Facebook page. So that's exciting to see something
is.
coming out of their stables.
I'm on fullpull.live right now. Again, it's $39.99 a month, not per event, not per week, not per event, not per weekend. It's for the entire month. You get all of this, so you can cancel anytime. I think we have 50 pulls in July alone, but we start streaming again this Wednesday with Outlaw Heartland NSPA division out of Akron, Colorado. We're also going to be in Britt, Iowa Wednesday night. Kenzie talked about that a little bit earlier. So 2 on Wednesday. And then on we have 3 on Thursday. We have Outlaw Sac City, Iowa, Outlaw Pierce, Nebraska, and then Outlaw NSPA Heartland out in Sidney, Nebraska. And then Friday night we have 2 Grand Nationals for you. We got Fort Recovery, Ohio. That's where I'm going to be. We have Outlaw Heartland Division in Arapahoe, Colorado. I think I said that right. Arapahoe, Colorado. And then Brandenburg, Kentucky, Friday night the 25th. Wayne, Nebraska. We had those guys on earlier with you, Logan. And then Anago, Wisconsin with WTPA. So we have on Friday night we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 live streams on Friday night.
That's a
for
big
$39.99
night.
a month, people. It's a smoking deal. It's a smoking deal. And then Saturday night, we're going to be in Platte City, Missouri with the Outlaws. We're going to be in Heartland with the Heartland NSPA division in Julesburg, Colorado. And then we'll be back in Fort Recovery, Ohio as well. A lot of stuff. Fort Recovery, we have 2 sessions. We have a day session and a night session. So we have a 1 p.m. and then I think a 6 p.m. out there in Fort. I'll have to check on that again. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
It definitely is.
Cool. Well, what else do you got left before we wrap this baby up?
I don't know. That's about all I've got for the night. Where were we seeing you next, Jason?
I'm going to be in Fort Recovery.
Fort Recovery?
Yep, Friday night, Friday day, or Saturday day, and then Saturday night. We got a lot. Yeah, Adrian, Michigan was last night as well. I haven't put the winners video together for that, but we live streamed that last night. That was some Region 2, and I believe they had some Wolverine pullers as well. So a lot of good stuff going on.
So you got everything to get your tractor back together in tip-top shape for?
Hope so. Definitely a new fuel pump, that's for sure. So
yeah,
get that gone through.
That can't be on the cheap either.
No, pulling's great.
It's great.
I need to do more mortgages. Need more mortgages. So.
Yeah, more mortgages.
Anybody looking for a mortgage, give me a call or a refinance. Every state but New York. We can't help people in New York. I guess we just don't like New York. Too many rules, Logan. So. Well, hey, thank you for joining me every Monday night. It's going to be a big week. Take a friend to a truck and tractor pull or buy a live stream. It supports the promoters either way. So that's what we want you to do. So
it's best if you come in person, though.
Oh, somebody just texted me. Hogs Light Mod is a 504 case on alcohol with a 4-inch single turbo. So
there you go.
Perfect. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. Logan Stevens, Kenzie took off a little bit ago. Thanks to our guests tonight, Kevin Davis and the team from Wayne, Nebraska. Mark Holberg in Freeport, Illinois. That starts tomorrow. Wayne, Nebraska is this Friday. Have a good night, everybody.
Today,
let's talk about today.
Compare national and state level, you have to run non-sale, it's wholesale.
Is like 9,000.
The only mistake I made, I didn't put it right in the registration booth with the just this ever-evolving story.